So, I'm a little curious because the past 3 readings that I've posted, which I think are I haven't posted in a long time. So there are some recent videos up, and each one is a build on the next, continuation of the next. My name is Vanessa. Hi, welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. There's a full-on different type of energy that I've been tapping into, that I've been experiencing, and that is extremely persistent. And it is tapping back into that divine feminine power and energy, and just this feeling of that sacred, there's like a sacred sense of self, the womb, the ability to create worlds. I'm really, really enamored recently by all of the feminine power and beauty. And it does feel quite sacred. And so as I've been tapping into this energy and feeling it with you, because there's so much of this moving into the Queen of Pentacles. Tea break, hold on. So, I was curious and I wanted to know, okay, what about this other persistent energy that continues to kind of hover around? It was that helicopter kind of energy. There's been, that feeling of being watched, or like there is this very curious energy that wants to, like, that you've been connected to, that wants to keep you, but you've already stepped away from it energetically. I'm getting that physically there's still connection somehow. And so I wanted to know how do we clear this? And basically, I did a whole spread talking more about throat chakra, right? Which we've been tapping into. And we got 2 cards here, the humpback whale and the polar bear. And look at the colors and how similar they are. Whereas in the past, we have the Wolverine. So in the past, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. This was in reverse. Here, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Also, just going into the depths of that ocean, that deep well of wisdom that you have. And then we have polar bear, and it says, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Exactly, right? This is the energy that we are tapping into. There is this sense of, the patience card came back again. So we are working on our patience. We are tapping into our practices that help us to stay grounded and centered in ourselves and in that feminine power. And I did a full tarot spread, and I got so many of the repeating cards, and I shuffled so many times. And again, it's about this new love coming in. The Lover's card was the whole thing on top of this guy again. I don't like this guy. Clockwork Orange. He gets what's coming to him. Karma, if you've never seen Clockwork Orange, okay, you don't need to watch it, but, well, you can. Woo! That's gnarly. And it's a little bit, like, that's the whole... So, as I was laying out all these cards, and I'm getting these same messages. And it's either that, like, I'm just completely missing the message, which I don't think is the case. I know I'm receiving this message, but there continues to be this emphasis on this other hovering energy that wants to kind of keep you, and how they're now going to be so upset or sad, brokenhearted, blah, blah, blah. And right now, the energy is going to feel imbalanced. So The main message that the guides brought through for me is that the energy is going to continue to feel imbalanced when it comes to this persistent energy, because it is imbalanced. Not unbalanced, imbalanced. And you are weathering through the storm right now. Like, this is just, it's like a storm that you have to wait out. And what gets you there, what gets you to clear this energy so that you can step into this energy, is you stepping into your authority. I want you to look at your birth chart and find out where you have Saturn specifically. I want you to look at Saturn in your birth chart. What sign is it in? And what house does it occupy? Okay? Don't stress out about knowing which house system you need to use. Just pick one and see if it feels right. And if it feels not so super right, pick a different house system. Okay? Don't worry about that. But find out where Saturn is, the sign that it's in, and the house, because that's your authority. Saturn represents lots of different things, but it is definitely about self-respect, or at least it's about how you create systems and structure and rise based off of integrity and doing what's right and limiting certain things, like keeping things at bay that are going to distract you from being on that trajectory of like, this is where I'm building. Saturn is Chronos. Saturn's like the OG. Saturn's a Titan. Saturn is the father of Jupiter. Jupiter actually kicked out Saturn. There's a lot. It's too much. We're not trying to get into astrology here. If you are into astrology, I'm a personal astrologer. If you'd like me to read your birth chart for you, I would love to. It's just my favorite thing to do ever. Everything, every single step of it. I love it. Especially the testimonials that I get in the end. But shameless plug, link in bio. I also have another YouTube channel, Vanessa Simpson Astrology. So if you want to learn more about your personal astrology, I am building that puppy up. And in the meantime, I'm hopping back over here a few times a week because this is fun. I love reading tarot for fun, for the collective, right? So take it as it resonates, but like you are just riding out a storm and sinking back into your authority. You are the one to honestly like respect the most at this period of time in your life. You need to show yourself so much respect and allow others to learn how to respect you by showing yourself so much respect. Find out what sign your Saturn is in, and that's going to give you so much of a clue, so many clues, proper English, around how you can show up as an authority figure. Okay? Let's finish it out with some angel messages. Whenever you follow Saturn, Jupiter brings gifts. Whenever you follow Jupiter, Jupiter might bring gifts, but if you didn't earn them, Saturn will take them away, babe. You need a timeout? Saturn. A little discipline? Saturn. Need a little limitation and structure? Saturn. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It is safe for you to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. There's a little bit more of that blue energy connecting over from 2 readings ago. And with the authority card, those wings are blue. Your authority there's a strong connection to your throat chakra, and you know that you can't necessarily like speak your truth because, again, we already know who this devil character is, and they're not going to listen because you've tried. This is a like old cycle that you're hopping off the merry-go-round, and they're on the merry-go-round going like, oh wait, oh what? Where are you going? Oh, but isn't it so much fun over here on this repetitive cycle? And you're like, no, truthfully, no. If I can be honest with you and myself, I've never been happy in this cycle. And so as you are leaning into your truth, channel it at this time through music, channel it through poetry, channel it through creative arts, channel it through exercise, channel it through dance, channel it through talking to a really close confidant or journaling about the situation, because you know that it's not the right answer to talk to this person about it. That's not a barking up a wrong tree kind of deal. You know that. So again, it's about trusting in that Temperance card, in that Mother Mary card from yesterday, that you are heavily protected. The Shield card came up twice in that reading, right? So watch that one. But honestly, like, you are being sheltered through this storm. And the only thing you need to do to allow this love to come in, because it's coming, is to prepare yourself through your own self-respect while you're being shielded from the storm, from your guides and God and the universe, angels, and your higher self. You focus on nurturing yourself. I respect you so much. This is amazing to be in conjunction with this collective of amazing human beings that are genuinely taking back their ability to be strong and soft, nurturing and noticed, paying it forward and paid attention to and paid back and provided for, protected and listened to. You're getting everything you want as you allow the universe to move you through this. Okay? I love you so much. Steady progress. Just keep going. Keep the faith. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, share, all of the things if you want to. Helps my channel grow, my little baby channels. And again, if you're interested in astrology, check out my other YouTube channel. Book a reading with me. Seems like you're ready for it. You're ready for this next evolution of self. And since we talked about Saturn, like, let's dive in. Let's find out what's going on. Okay? So, book a reading with me. Bye.